Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Football Manager video with Brighton and Hove Albion. First of all, apologies for no video yesterday. It just didn't quite happen for me the last few days, to be honest. So we didn't get anything recorded, but we're back to it this week. And today we've got two massive games, starting off with a home game against Everton in the Premier League, followed up by an FA Cup third round tie. Our FA Cup misery continues in terms of really difficult draws. This year, in the third round, we've got Liverpool at home. So if you're looking forward to today's video and still enjoying the series, please do drop a like. That is massively appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. Thank you for 1.5k subs. It's taken just over 12 months to get there, so absolutely incredible support on the channel over the last year. Thank you so much. Lots planned up here in my head for FM22. Now, you might notice we are already at December, and that is because we've had the World Cup, so there's not been as many games played so far this season. Of course, in the last episode, you saw a double defeat as we lost 4-0 to Liverpool and 2-1 against Chelsea. Two really difficult games that we didn't anticipate to get anything from. And to be fair, we've been on a really bad run in the Premier League, which has dropped us right back down the table. Some tough fixtures, but we did start off with a victory. 3-1 against Bournemouth, we beat them, and Eddie Nketiah hat-trick, really starting to come into his own this season, as I thought that he would. We lost in the Carabao Cup fourth round, once again, away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, so that is that campaign over for another year. And then a difficult run in the Premier League, 4 away games in a row, and we only took 2 points. We started off with a 2-1 defeat against Sheffield United. Really disappointing, this one. Carlos Vinicius getting our goal. And then a difficult trip to Molineux, 2-1 once again. Neil Mopai grabbing the goal for us. A tough away game against Leeds, but we did come away with it with a point. I wasn't too disappointed. Eddie Nketiah scoring in the 16th minute, but then just not too long before the end of the match, Edson Alvarez grabbed Leeds United a point, and then we drew 1-1 against Burnley. This was actually quite disappointing. Burnley in the relegation zone, Vinicius getting the goal in the opening 30 seconds for us, which was really good. But then 15 minutes before the end, they got an equaliser. That is how the game stayed. And then final game off camera, back at the Amex, we lost 4-2 against Manchester United. Paul Pogba, Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford and Milik grabbing the goals for them. Eddie Nketiah and Leo Trossard grabbing our goals. So, tough run off camera, just the one win. It's dropped us down the league table, which I'll show you very, very shortly. We then stopped for the World Cup, so we scheduled a few friendlies in between against local sides to get a bit of confidence back into the team. We beat Worthing 6-0, Peacehaven 5-0, and then New Haven 10-0. Gets a bit of confidence going, also putting a bit back into the local community. So Everton and Liverpool today then, both back at the Amex. We've now got a nice run of home games, so we really need to start playing catch-up in this Premier League. We have slipped down to 13th, 15 points from 13 games. We have got a game in hand here and there over some teams, but we're 6 points off that top 7, which is where we want to be this season. So when we do play these home games, especially the Premier League ones, we need to start picking up in future games. You know, Newcastle, they're down in 19th, Brentford in 6th, who are having an amazing season. Man City's going to be difficult, but West Ham down in 15th. We have to be looking to take, if you include today's game against Everton, you have to say that we have to look to take at least between 10 and 12 points from those home games just to get us back into it. Now, as I said off camera, we have had the World Cup that has been and gone, and we've got new holders, and it's Italy. They beat England by 2-0 in the final. Really, really unlucky for England. Let's just have a look. See, can we actually click on this and see who played who and who played where? Ah, yes, we can. There you go. So Zanillo and Andrea Bellotti grabbing the goals for Italy. One in the first half, one in the second half. Really unfortunate. Quite a young England side. Twantabay playing in CDM there. Rob Holding getting in there. Gomez at right back. Bellingham. I wouldn't say that's England's strongest side based on what they've got, but I don't know what the circumstances were. If we have a little look back through the groups, Greece and Mexico winning Group A, putting out Poland and Qatar. Nigeria, our very own Kelechi Iheanacho playing for them. They qualified ahead of Italy, who went out and won the whole thing. Germany and Colombia got through. Spain and Uruguay, France and Holland in Group E, which is a really, really difficult group. Yves Bissouma went to the World Cup with Mali. Argentina and England qualifying from Group F. Norway, so Leo Ostergard went to the World Cup with Norway. I think he scored a goal at one point as well. They qualified with Turkey. Brazil went out with no wins from their 3 games, just the one draw, dumped them out of the World Cup, and then the USA and Belgium qualified in the final group. If we go through to the second round, Italy won in extra time against Greece, Nigeria going through against Mexico, Uruguay knocked out Germany, Spain beat Colombia, England beat France by 2-1, Argentina going through against Holland, Belgium knocking out Norway, so Leo Ostergaard was back with us, Turkey winning against the USA, and then in the quarterfinals, what a game that was, Nigeria 3, Uruguay 5, Italy dumped out Spain, we beat Turkey, and then Belgium beat Argentina by 4-0. The semi-finals, we beat Uruguay by 2-1 after extra time, Italy beating Belgium in a 4-3 thriller. Third place went to Uruguay, who did beat Belgium, and then obviously in the final, Italy beating England. Romelu Lukaku, the top goal scorer in the tournament with 8, followed by Nunes and Kyoto with 5. 5 goals for Mali, finished third, not too bad at all. So a little bit of deja vu there from the England camp, but back to current affairs. We have had our youth intake preview for the season. It's a little bit hit and miss. Apparently it's a poor crop of players, but in terms of the positives, one of the goalkeepers looks good. We've got a promising centre-back, a top prospect in the centre of midfield, an attacking midfielder we should keep an eye on, and we have one good young Moroccan attacking midfielder who has caught the eye. So we'll see how that goes later on in the season once we get to, I think it's March. It's either late March or early April time. We will have that youth intake, but maybe 1 or 2 players could be decent. Now, speaking of our own players, Leo Ostergaard, he went to the World Cup with Norway. Good performance. How many games did he play? 4 games, got himself a goal, like I said, and a 7.07 average rating. He was out of contract at the end of this season. We've just offered him a new one, a 5-year deal, but he does have a minimum fee release clause because he wants to use the club as a stepping stone. 39 million is that release clause. As soon as I've offered him this contract and given him 5 years, his value has doubled from 8 million to 19.5 million. He's definitely going to get more game time for us. He's only started once, but he will start today against Everton. And this is the team that we're going to put together that will hopefully go out and do the business. Our injury woes are finally over. That's also been a big impact of our poor performance off camera. But now we've got the big guns back, especially the front 3. So Ramsdale is going to start in goal. Tsimikas, Dunk, Ostergaard and Lamptey at the back. McAllister, Basuma and Diawara in central midfield. Iheanacho, Nketiah and Carlos Vinicius up front. This is where we now need to kickstart our season. On the bench, Ben White, Joel Veltman, Taylor, Vecino, Trossard, Mopai. And we're given a place on the bench today to Jermaine Wallace, who's looking like a really, really good prospect. 4-star potential, 2-star current ability, but I really like some of his attributes. So it's time to give him a little bit of a chance. He scored a goal as well in the European Under-19s Championship for England. So he's getting some caps. He's capped at Under-19 level. I've got some high hopes for him. Everton aren't having the best season in the world. Of course, they were terrible last season. They just avoided relegation. They seem to be going down the same route this year. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, though, is still at the club up top. He's up there with James Rodriguez. Richarlison is still there. Wilf Zaha going there from Everton. But they are really, really struggling. And we need to make sure that we put them to the sword today in order to push ourselves up this Premier League table. Right then, let's get into it. Big game this. It could make or break our season a little bit. Our victory will put us back up to 18 points within a little bit of a closer reach to those top positions. And there's going to be an early highlight, which will hopefully go to us. Richarlison flicks it on. Basuma will pick this one up at the back, and we need to build forward. We hopefully with those friendlies that we played, will have gained a little bit of confidence. Here's McAllister. I actually forgot to mention, as Eddie Nketiah comes in, and Eddie Nketiah opens the scoring to grab his 9th goal of the season. There's no James Ward-Prowse today. He is out with a virus, so that's the only reason why he is not playing. But brilliant start for us. 10 minutes in. Well played from McAllister and Iheanacho. Lovely ball into Nketiah. 1-0. Fantastic early start. Can we get ourselves another one, though? That's the question. Here is Tariq Lamptey. McAllister getting into the penalty area. Lamptey again. McAllister. Carlos Vinicius' shot does get blocked, but it looks as though it's going to be Everton on the counter-attack. Brilliant tackle there by Leo Ostergard. I do want to change his role, actually, because we normally play 2 ball-playing defenders. But Ostergard, it's not really his bag. He's got, poor vision and poor passing. So I think we'll just change him to a no-nonsense centre-back. Let's play to our strengths. And if we go and concede a goal now, I can completely take the blame. Right, ball comes forward again. Calvert-Lewin will get there, and he's found James Rodriguez in the penalty area. To the edge of the box where Decore stands. Brilliant tackle by Diawara. Starting to settle into this Brighton side now. Lovely ball through for Iheanacho, and he fires wide, but he was offside anyway. Oh, for goodness sake. Kelechi Iheanacho looks as though he may have suffered pulled knee ligaments. This guy's luck this season is absolutely terrible. We're going to take him off the field. We're going to bring on Neil Maupay. We cannot seem to get not a tune. He's brilliant when he does play, but he's really been hit by injuries this season, and when he's not in the side, it hampers us big time. Right, half-time. We lead 1-0, and we are dominating the game, but we do need a second goal in the second half. I'll just tell the boys that we're doing really well, but we're capable of even better. Let's get this second goal and win this game. Here's Diawara, goes down in the box, under a tackle from James Rodriguez. I thought he may have got the ball, to be fair, but we'll see what VAR says. God, this takes so long. I hope they change this in FM22 because it takes absolutely ages. It was outside the box. It's going to be a free kick. But they do give us a highlight from the free kick. McAllister whips one in, dunks at the back post, and he makes it 2-0. So it's as good as a penalty anyway. Right, that is the second goal that we needed. Let's not concede a repeat of absolutely everything that they've just done. We'll just encourage the boys a little bit because we don't want any lapses in concentration. We've played really well so far, completely dominated the match. What we don't want to do is slip up now. Here come Everton, though, with Richarlison. I can't believe how bad they've been this season, especially with the talent that they've got on order. That's a great read by Tsimikas, though, and he'll find Eddie Nketiah. He has got a man free in the middle in Neil Maupay, but he opts to shoot instead, high and wide. Right, I was thinking about making some changes, but I don't think that we need to make them just yet. We'll wait until some of the players are tired. We do need to have one eye on the game against Liverpool in the FA Cup. McAllister's getting a bit tired now, so we'll take him off. Bring on Vecino. That's our second of 3 substitutions. Everybody else should be able to see it out nicely, but 3 minutes of stoppage time. It looks as though it's going to be a strong win. We are back to winning ways at the Amex. Let's just G the boys up. Everybody's played really well today. Comfortable victory. Oh, and Iheanacho's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks, so he's going to miss. What's he going to miss at least? He's going to miss the Liverpool game. He'll probably miss the Newcastle game. We may be able to get him back for Brentford. We'll see. But he's just been so unfortunate with injuries this season. Let's have a look at what he's had. So this season alone, he got a damaged foot in pre-season. He was out for 2 weeks. A fractured toe, which kept him out for 3 weeks. Pulled knee ligaments, which kept him out for 2 weeks, and he's pulled him again. He manages to play all right for Nigeria, though. Right, so second of the 2 today, then it's Liverpool in the FA Cup. We've had to make a couple of changes, so Ramsdale will start in goal for us once again. Taylor comes in for the suspended Tsimikas. Dunk and Ostergaard keep their partnership going at the back. Let's move him again to a no-nonsense centre-back. Tariq Lamptey at full-back. McAllister, Basuma and Diawara keep their places in central midfield. Trossard starts instead of the injured Iheanacho. Carlos Vinicius and Eddie Nketiah up top. James Ward-Prowse makes it back onto the bench. We may bring him on a little bit later in the game. He's recovered from a virus, and I think That is how we are going to start today. Do you know what? I'm confident. I'm going to put my neck on the line, and I'm going to say that we're going to win this game. We're going to make it through to the 4th round. That's a really big call, isn't it? Saying we're going to beat a team like Liverpool in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. But we're at home. I know that we're good at home, so that gives me a little bit of confidence. You know, Man United beat us here the other week in the league, but that's the first time that we've lost at home in absolutely ages. So that's what's giving me the confidence. Here's Tariq Lamptey on this right-hand side. Ball in, and Nketiah grabs his 10th goal of the season. My prediction is on, folks. It's on. 18 minutes in. Lovely start from us. Diawara, of course, the former Liverpool player. He's going to want to come here today, and he's going to want to prove a point. Great ball in from Lamptey. Lovely finish from Nketiah. And we've just turned the new year, and Eddie Nketiah has got 10 Brighton goals this season. I said that he was going to have a good year, but Liverpool are going to now want to capitalise. Here's Mo Salah. Knocks back towards Alexander-Arnold. Mo Salah has it again. Finds Mane. Great shot by Diawara. Once again, the former Liverpool player. Danger cleared, but only as far as Robertson. Mane has it again. Ostergard gets the tackle in, and we could hit them on the break. Here's Eddie Nketiah. Can he find a layoff? He goes for a shot. It goes wide, but a promising opening 20 minutes from us. God, imagine how much of a morale boost this would be as we come on the attack again. We give it away, though, and Liverpool will break. 39th minute. Can we make it through to half-time? It seems as though we may do, as he fizzes a shot just wide of Ramsdale's left-hand post. 42 minutes in. Another chance for Liverpool. It gets cleared away, but we're not going to get there first. Jordan Henderson is going to pick it up. What a pass that is to Mo Salah, and there's an equaliser. But he's offside. We will take it. We will absolutely take it. We're riding our luck a little bit. We need to get in at half-time, have a little word with the players, go out refreshed again in the second half. But there's the decision. Definitely offside. There's going to be another chance for Liverpool, though. Tariq Lamptey clears the danger. Trossard somehow wins a header against the centre-back. Salah brings it forward again. Let's not bring him down in the box. Here's Mariba in towards Salah. It is one apiece. He's not offside this time. Oh, we just couldn't see it out. Right, to be fair, that has been coming. What we're going to say to the boys, I'm going to say we've been the better team here. Keep doing what we're doing and we will be fine. There is a little bit of an injury to McAllister, but it says that he's unaffected by the knock. We'll continue to monitor that in the second half and see how we get on. Come on, boys. We were brilliant for the opening 20 minutes. We were absolutely brilliant, but we just succumbed to a little bit of pressure. We've got to find that goal again. Here come Liverpool again, though. 53 minutes on the clock. Salah has just ran the game for them. Here's Kimmich. Finds Jordan Henderson, but we do get it away, and we could break. Here's Carlos Vinicius. He's opted for Leo Trossard. He's taken a shot, but Nketiah was on his own again in the centre. That really annoys me. They do like to shoot rather than going for the pass. Right, I was just about to make another change because Diawara was struggling, and he gives the ball away, but Basuma picks it up. We'll make a change after this. Here's Tariq Lamptey. Gets into the penalty area. Ball in. Virgil van Dijk clears. And it's going to be Liverpool who hit us on the break once again. Mo Salah is brought down, but it comes out towards Kimmich. Here's Mariba. Lovely ball into Martinez. It goes wide. 20 minutes to go. Let's make a couple of changes. Right, we're going to take off Diawara, bring on Vecino, take off McAllister, bring on Ward-Prowse. Just freshen it up a little bit in the centre of that midfield. I'm not even sure if there's a replay or if we end up with extra time. Let's drop a little encourage. See if we can G these boys up. There's a chance. Ward-Prowse. Oh, and it's straight into the arms of the Liverpool goalkeeper. Every time there's a set piece. Oh, and Lamptey's messed up there. Can Ostergard keep pace with Jota? Yes, he can, but he brings him down. That's the no-nonsense centre-back for you. 15 minutes to go. Liverpool penalty. You don't even need to check it, ref. I'm telling you now, it's a penalty. Who's going to take it? Is it going to be Salah? Now it's Lautaro Martinez, and he puts it away. Brighton 1, Liverpool 2, 15 minutes to go. Right, it's kitchen sink time. Trossard has been terrible again. Let's bring on Aaron Connolly. We're going to go very attacking. Let's go a little bit more direct. Drop this down a little bit. Shoot on sight. Why not? Let's do it. Really push forward. Maybe pass into space. I'm just pressing buttons at this point, viewers. I'm desperate. Come on. Can we find something in the final 15 minutes of this game? It looks like it's going to be another Liverpool highlight. It's 3-1. It's game over. All right, we've capitulated. Absolutely capitulated. I'm gutted. Because for the majority of this game, we've actually been very good. We've created a couple of chances. Liverpool are a good side, so we can't be overly disappointed. But we've committed to our own downfall. Leo Ostergard giving that penalty away. Not happy with the performance. We're out of the FA Cup at the third round stage. Oh, dear me. Terrible. Well, we started off well today against Liverpool. Against Everton, sorry. I guess you would expect us to be beaten by Liverpool, especially when you look at the league table. You know, they've got 10 wins out of 13, couple of draws, 1 defeat. Arsenal have started amazingly this season. They've been absolutely brilliant. The only team, apart from Chelsea, to not lose a game in the opening just over a dozen games. So we have now just got to concentrate on the league. Of course, we didn't qualify for Europe last season. We went out of the Carabao Cup at the 4th round to Chelsea, out of the FA Cup at the 3rd round to Liverpool. So into a new year, not even into a new year, it's the 31st of December. But as we go into a new year, we have purely got to concentrate on this bunch of games in the Premier League. 4 massive home games coming up, plus the January transfer window. We've got a little bit of money to spend, 18.8 million. I think we may need to bring in 1 or 2 players into this side to try and get us over the line a bit. Get a bit of confidence going because we just haven't been consistent enough. If we take out the friendlies, you know, this is our recent form. It's not good enough. We started off the league very, very well indeed, but we've really tailed off. Hopefully that is our blip for the season, and we can crack on now, the second half, and have a good year. But guys, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll have the next episode up for you on Friday. If you've enjoyed, please do drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one.